And we're back to hole 17 at the Jersey Jam. Dave Martinez in the lead with a 95. Carl Kubich with a 100, tied with Tim Ganada with a 100. And Tim Felton rounding out the group with a 108.
And we're on the Jersey Jam basket 17. It's a par 3. It's 379 feet. Here comes Dave Martinez with his first throw
here. See what Dave can do.
Gets it around the trees. Brings it in. Not a bad shot at all.
Yeah, I think that's going to work for him. Tim Ganada making his first throw here.
This is a fairly easy backhand for right-handers. And you can see that this course they made specifically for this tournament. You can see there's no tee box because they've expanded the old course. They've just got flags to go by.
Yeah, they definitely have to expand this course just so these guys can air it out some. This is definitely one of the shorter courses.
Cubby looks like he's got a nice, good long throw there. Gets through all the trees.
Nice shot by Carl Kubich, or Cubby as he's known as.
See how Tim does? He's going for a flick. Nice shot there.
Nice flick shot.
Little Anheuser flick shot. See how Tim's doing. You can see right on the campus of Rutgers University here.
Yes, the Douglas Cook campus.
He wants it to turn.
Nice up.
Manages to get it right up by the hole. And Tim with another flick shot.
Seems like he's got good control of it on last time, so I guess he's going to stick with it.
If it works, you know.
It's a very tough shot to master, and hats off to anybody who can really gain control.
Falls a little short onto the street.
Now, he hit early there, and he's not going to be happy with that.
Good footing, but not good for the discs, that's for sure. Don't want to be on the street. See how Cubby can play out of his lie. He's got to keep it low. There's some trees right in front of him.
Remember, if they go into the street there, they will get the out-of-bounds penalty stroke like Tim Felton got.
And he skips it in.
That's how you do it.
Here's Dave with a nice little flick side.
Dave, our leader, with a nice soft flick.
Hits the basket. What a shot.
Wow.
That's got to be 60 feet.
When's the last time you've seen a flick putt from that distance go in? That was amazing.
Now, I've played with Dave Martinez, and this is not that unusual for him. He has a great putt.
Man, he's definitely one of the better amateur players in our area, and that was a lot of fun to see.
Tim's got to take this back to where it crossed out of bounds, so he's got to get a foot relief. You see him marking off his lie right there. He's going to take a penalty stroke and got to circle that number on the card. Never a good feeling. See if he can pull it. If he could still par it if he could get this in.
You know the trick here? You go OB, but go ahead and just stay within your game because it's only one penalty stroke and it's a lot of golf left.
That's true. That's true. And we've still got a number of holes left. You don't want to go too crazy. Could end up in worse trouble. Cubby sitting there at the edge of the green here. See if he can knock this in. Oh, hits the chains.
Not so easy that time.
Very little setup for Cubby. He just gets up there and throws it.
Now Cubby is more well known now for his YouTube fame, and you might have seen him with a hole-in-one footage he has on there.
Tim is not. He's laughing, but he can't be happy about that.
He's a bit delirious right now with that missed putt. He
thought it was a gimme.
I don't think there's any gimmies in disc golf.
No such thing.
No such thing. Got to work for every one of them. Dave Martinez still in the lead with a 97. Tim trying to make up ground with a 103. Cubby with a 104. And Tim Felton falling back with his triple bogey to a 114.
We're on 18. It's a pretty straight shot. It's a par 3. It's only 353. It's fairly straight shot, but some of the rest of the campus is going to come into play here. Martinez getting set up.
He is absolutely cruising. He's still off that high, off that flick putt. How was that? That was amazing.
That just adds 10 more feet to every other drive the rest of the game. And he manages to stay off the road there.
And he's playing pretty smooth right now.
He doesn't get phased by a lot. Even though he's an amateur, he still plays almost like a pro.
See what Tim Ganada can do here.
Keeping it nice and low. Little Anheuser turn to it. Ooh, catches that tree.
Now, this is a tricky shot because their basket is right behind that tree, and then right behind the basket is out of bounds. Yep. So
Cubby just gets up and rips it. And he gets a decent
And
skip.
He
Oh.
is going to stay in bounds. If he hits the street, he will get a penalty.
This is, that's Cubby knows what he's doing on this course. This is his home course. So here's Tim with another flick. He really likes this flick. Keeps it nice and low. Turns it away.
And he played it safe. He went short.
Don't see too many
Now
people going short here.
This is the gut check putt.
He's going for a flick putt. You think he might want to try like Martinez?
In the hole. Get it in.
Oh, what a great shot.
I've never seen so many flick putts. Now here's an amazing shot by Tim. You need to straddle around the tree.
Always hard to be throwing with a
Thank
basket
goodness you
right in
missed
front
that
of you
one.
and not throwing at it.
That would have been a sad testament to us.
And you could see that. I mean, that's from expanding the course. You have these baskets in places you're not expecting.
Oh yeah, they're just going to be popped around in interesting places at the Disc
He
Devils.
throws it. That's what they call the local route. He knows this course so well. He knows what he can use.
How about that?
That's dangerous because if it stays in the street, he gets the penalty.
Dave from his knees.
Get up.
He's a little
You're
short.
still putting at her.
Come on, you make it 100-footers. That's
Your
what
gimme range. That hurt him.
And they're talking about Dave's gimme range, which is much wider than mine, that's for sure.
Well, they're going to be talking about that 30-foot flick putt for quite a while.
Nice shot.
He's on.
Nice shot.
Nice putt.
Tim's got a little bit of magic in his putting game himself.
Make them over my pond.
He's got to be a little upset with himself.
He
You know,
should.
Dave's played in a lot of tournaments here. I mean, he even won the AM Cup in 05, so I mean, he's a solid player.
Nice putt.
He's
Nice
quite a disc
comebacker.
golfer.
You really need them.
I guess once you make a flick putt like that, I think you expect everything else to be easy.
That is true. And if you see there Cubby's disc there, man, all taped
Dave-
up.
Sorry, Todd, but Dave bogeyed the hole, but he's still 5 in the lead over Tim Ganada as we cruise into hole number 1.
It's a par 3. It's 354 feet. It's a nice straight shot, but again, you've got lots of things in your way.
See what Tim Ganada can do here. His first throw on 1.
Nice high shot, gets over the trees. See if it can. Oh, gets caught up.
Oh,
That's not a pretty lie. See how Cubby does with his style of just getting up there and ripping it.
and like you mentioned before, it's good to see Carl throw. It's good to see what the local route is. Now, I know that's not what he had in mind.
And Tim with his standard flick here seems to be his most used shot, that's for sure. He gets real low, goes under the trees rather than over, and carries it. What a shot. So far the best drive. Let's see if Martinez can knock him off there.
Martinez coming off that bogey. He needs to forget about that and just keep doing what he's been doing right all day.
He's
playing
got to
solid
think about
golf.
keeping that, 5-stroke lead that he's got?
5-stroke lead, but this is disc golf and anything's possible.
That's true.